How you doing, guys? This is Jason Gutierrez, PT. Gonna do a short video today on working the arms and building up muscle tone. And gonna do a little bit of a warm-up first. I'm gonna use an actual timer to perform a few different exercises and go from there. So specifically, a lot of women ask me about the triceps and the back of the arms and how to get more tone there. So there's so many ways you can do that, and I try to pick the ways that are safest and that are gonna, build tone and stability at the elbow and shoulder. And so what we'll go ahead and do is a little bit of a warm-up. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a horizontal adduction movement. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my timer on. Alright, so yeah, we'll do just a little warm-up for the shoulders. So when we do any shoulder warm-ups, we don't want the shoulders to come up. So just lean back a little bit and just let the arms kind of drop across the bicep. So again, a little bit of a tricep stretch, a little bit of a back of the shoulder stretch, shoulder capsule stretch. Just get that circulation going through the shoulders. So again, these will be 30-second timers. Don't force it, just do what your body allows you to do. Then we get a 10-second rest. I'm going to go ahead and do an overhead side raise to stretch the tricep a little more. So this is it right here. So with just a little bit of a side raise. If you can't get that high, that's okay. Just kind of reach. All right, let that elbow bend a little bit. Let that tricep stretch out. Good, then we're going to do a little bicep stretch. For the biceps, we're going to bring the arms up to the sides. Can't really get a good shot of that. Arms about shoulder level. And I'm going to go ahead and flex the wrist backwards. Alright, so I'm stretching on my biceps and I'm pulling my wrists and fingers back to kind of open up everything on the front side of the arm. So you can see what I'm doing here. Elbows are straight, wrists and fingers pulled back. Open those biceps up a little bit. Good. Let's do the wrists a little bit on the next one. Just kind of warm them up. We'll work on wrist extension and flexion. Good. We'll do the shoulder blades a little bit. I'm going to stand so I can show you the shoulder blades. So we're going to do rollbacks and shrugs up, down, and back. So rollbacks would be just kind of let the shoulders roll backwards. I don't like to roll the shoulders forward. I think gravity's already pulling them forward all day. And that strains the scapula, strains the shoulder joint. So we're just rolling back, and we're going to shrug up, downwards and backwards, like we're just feeling those shoulder blades glide up, down, and back. Good. So we're pretty much warmed up from there. So we'll go ahead and do these exercises with 3-pound dumbbells, so you can see a few different motions. So we're going to go ahead and start with kickbacks. So you're going to lean over, bring the arms up, and kick those dumbbells back behind you. Now you can go all the way down so your body's parallel to the floor, but it's not necessary when you first start. Just getting those triceps active. Good, so that's the motion right there. So let's go ahead and do a bicep exercise. We'll kind of substitute forearms, biceps, and triceps. So, alternate is what I meant. So biceps, we're going to go ahead and do some curls. We're going to go ahead and start with the palms facing inwards. We're going to turn the palms up as you come up and in as you go down. Nice control, nice posture, shoulders are back. So breathing during training, it's a whole nother topic, but just control your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth is a nice pattern. So that's bicep. We're going to go ahead and do a little forearms. This one, show from the side view. So again, you can use a can of soup, upwards motion. You can use some light dumbbells or resistance bands, which I'll demonstrate a few of those after. So the reason I like to do the triceps is you get the first muscle group was the triceps, right? Then we give it over a minute to rest before we do it again. Right? So you want to get, muscle growth, muscle strength, and muscles like to rest, right? So the circuits are great for that reason, right? So we'll go ahead and do a second set of triceps extensions. So lean over again, elbows close to the body. Press those arms back behind you. So we do want to kind of push up against gravity the whole time. We don't want to let that neck and shoulder tighten up. Good. We'll do a second set of biceps curls. So I like to do about 2 rounds of each exercises. So you can do these alternating, or you can do them together. All right, so we'll do the second set alternating. I think I did the first one with doubles. Doubles is going to be a little more strain on the heart, a little harder. Singles, you obviously only work one arm at a time. Palm in, turn the palm up as you come up, in as you go down. Turn the palm up as you come up, in as you go down. Good. Now we'll do one more set of wrist extensions. Wrist extensions are important because we're always using the bottom side of the wrist. We're picking things up. The extensors get weak. Good. So that's circuit 1 for the arms. I think we'll do one more circuit. So we're going to go ahead and do a tricep extension. So what we're going to do on this one is we're going to kind of lean back a little bit, and we're going to keep the elbows kind of close to the body, and we're going to press the arms up overhead. Right? So this will work the shoulders, triceps. Now the other way to do it is to bring them back behind you, which is more strain on the shoulders, so you're welcome to try that as well. But as far as just kind of building a little more functional strength, a little less strain, we're just locking those elbows out straight. Good, so that would be 1. 2, we're going to go ahead and do a supination curl. So this is going to be a 90-degree position, palms in neutral, wrists in neutral. Then we turn the palms in and then back forward. All right, now these are awesome for the shoulders, the biceps. And again, it's only, a can of soup to start. You can always build up your amount of weight you're using. These are also awesome with resistance bands. Good. Then we're going to superset that with pronation and supination of the forearm, which also works the bicep as well, but it also works the pronators. So the palms face in, turn them down, turn them back in. We won't even go all the way back up. We'll just go from down to in, just to emphasize the pronation, the downward part. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second set of tricep extensions overhead so you can kind of see the difference. I'm going to do them with the arms apart from each other. So this would be more ideal for building that tricep up than the first way. The first way is just a little bit less stress and a little bit more functional as far as, shoulder level strength, a little bit of tricep activation. This one's going to activate a little more triceps and a little more strain on the shoulders. And then second set of bicep supination curls coming up. So bring up to about 90 degrees and then rotate those wrists and forearms. And believe it or not, 3 pounds, I can actually feel this stuff burning. This is my warm up for my regular workout. Good. And then last set will be the pronation, supination curls in its mid-range. Palms in, elbows by the sides, 90-degree bend at the elbow, down, in. All right, guys, good. So that is one demonstration of a circuit for arms, toning, functional strengthening. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you warm up, and you can do, that circuit 2, 3, 4 rounds until you feel like you had enough, and you're gonna get a nice little arm burn and go from there. Thanks so much for watching.